Shalom, I'm Coach Ron. I am a Hakmoni. We're going to do Israeli Krav Maga with the youth here today. Let's warm up and get invigorated for our training. Okay, but first we're going to always bow into God and honor Him like we should do in our daily life. We're at Patach, Kametz, Tada. Second bow. I'd like to bow to the entire audience here, and we're going to bow to you. We want to wash your feet today and care for you. Do what you can in the training, and don't do more than that. Offer it as a living sacrifice unto God, and you're going to get blessed. Tada. Back to Patach. Left hand on hip. Right arm circles forward. Muchanim. Achat, Shtaim, Shalosh, Arba, Chamesh, Sheish, Sheva, Shmone, Tesha, Eser. Left arm begin. Achat, Shtaim, Shalosh, Arba, Chamesh, Sheish, Sheva, Shmone, Tesha, Eser. If you guys been watching the other episodes, we've been counting to 5 in 2 sets. Now we're counting to 10. I just want to increase your Hebrew. So right arm backwards. Muchanim. Achat, Shtaim, Shalosh, Arba, Chamesh, Sheish, Sheva, Shmone, Tesha, Eser. Left arm begin. Achat, Shtaim, Shalosh, Arba, Chamesh, Sheish, Sheva, Shmone, Tesha, Eser. Okay, sternum stretch. Muchanim. Achat, Shtaim, Shalosh, Arba, Chamesh, Sheish, Sheva, Shmone, Tesha, Eser. Elbows up, spinal twist. Make sure you're doing okay with your spine. Don't overdo it. Muchanim. Achat, Shtaim, Shalosh, Arba, Chamesh, Sheish, Sheva, Shmone, Tesha, Eser. Krav Maga guard nice and high. High knees. Muchanim. Achat, Shtaim, Shalosh, Arba, Chamesh, Sheish, Sheva, Shmone, Tesha, Eser. Double wide those feet. Reaching left. Okay? Muchanim. Achat. Shtaim. Shalosh. Arba. Chamesh. Sheish. Sheva. Shmone. Tesha. Eser. Very good. Hands on hips. Neck rotations, right and left. Muchanim. Achat. Shtaim. Shalosh. Arba. Chamesh. Sheish. Sheva. Shmone. Tesha. Eser. With the neck, we always count a little slower, so it's easier on your neck, and head tilting. Again. Achat. Shtaim. Shalosh. Arba. Chamesh. Sheish. Sheva. Shmone. Tesha. Eser. Half neck circles begin. Relax. Achat. Shtaim. Shalosh. Arba. Chamesh. Sheish. Sheva. Shmone. Tesha. Eser. We're going to extend our warm-up today because we're going to be doing kicks. So let's put our feet together. And we're going to do half circles to the right and 10 count. Muchanim. Achat. Shtaim. Shalosh. Arba. Chamesh. Sheish. Sheva. Shmone. Tesha. Eser. To the left. Begin. Achat. Shtaim. Shalosh. Arba. Chamesh. Sheish. Sheva. Shmone. Tesha. Eser. Very good. We're going to double wide our feet. I want to just talk about stretching. There's 2 forms of stretching. People say, should you stretch before a workout or after? It's both. It depends what kind of stretching. This kind of stretching is just limbering up, getting to your normal range of motion. If you're stiff, you just woke up, you're not trying to increase your flexibility right now. You're just getting blood flow into the legs and getting those hips loosened up. Then at the end of the class, that's when you want to stretch. When you're fully warmed up and done, you want to increase your range of motion and go beyond what you've done before slowly. Okay, all we're gonna do is limber and come down. This is where the bones are cracking and making Rice Krispie sounds, but we breathe in and exhale, relax. 2 more. Exhale, relax. Last one. Exhale, relax. Good. To the right. Breathe in deep and hold. So this should be very light. You're just telling your legs, we're going to be doing kicks today. And one more. Good. To the left, breathe in. And one more breath. Good. And middle. Good. Now we're going to do a half split. We're just going to come down as far as you can, but you can put one hand on the ground and just open your hips up. Work that groin area and stretch it out. If you're flexible and you come down, that's fine too. You just come all the way down and hold. Breathe in deep. Good. Deep inhale. Let's go to the other side. And you can just start off up here if you want. Just doing what you can. Even a little bit. And if you're flexible, you come down all the way and relax into it. Always let your muscles tell you how far and what you're supposed to do. Good. One more deep breath. And exhale. Good. Deep inhale. Let's come back up. Tuck your chin. Bend your knees. And restack those vertebrae. Okay, that concludes our warm-up, and I'll see you in the training. Hi there, this is Coach Ron. We're gonna work on instruction for kicks. Now I wanna talk about kicks in Israeli Krav Maga. I truly believe that kicks are very important. It covers distance, but you need to know and understand when to use them. Because in sports fighting, I've used high kicks a lot, and I enjoy that for the sport. But in a combat situation, it's not realistic to do multiple kicks all the time and a lot of high kicks. It's very rare for that to be pulled off. Now, with that being said, those that do kick high, and I do, what you want is to understand that it's just a low percentage. But if it's available, if it's open, then you throw the kick. And you want to make sure it lands and you're not on one leg and falling, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kick low, but when you kick high, you can increase your flexibility, your range of motion in your hips. It's actually great exercise for you because I know number one problem in the US is back problems. So a loose hamstring, glutes, and low back is really a great blessing in our lives for health. And it's great exercise. But just in a combat situation, you know, Israeli Krav Maga was made for the military. If you have a 50-pound pack and you ran 10 miles and you have to do a fighting technique, you're most likely just gonna do the simplest one so you can get to your firearm. In a combat situation, you may be in your house, in the hallway, and sideways. You may not be able to kick over a table or in a short area. So just understand where kicks are. They're great for keeping distance, knocking someone back, or multiple purposes. But I train to kick high so I can kick low with accuracy. But as I said at the beginning of this conversation, if the high kick is open, then I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I have Gretzky here, and we're gonna get our fighting stance. And this one, we're gonna make sure we have distance, right? Because kicks are longer. So we're gonna be here, and I'm gonna do a front kick. And remember the knee strike, all we did was do one, we turned our foot, and then I do the knee strike. Okay, obviously that's too far away. So if my opponent is back there and they're starting to come in, all I have to do is flick that out, he just stays there, and I kick straight at the groin. It's like a stick going through a door. It's not a flat foot. A flat foot would kick a door open and push back. If you have a firearm and someone's coming at you, then use the flat of your foot and knock them back so you can get to your other weapon. Or if you want to knock them down and get away. But if you want to hit them and do stopping power, you want to shoot through them with the ball of your foot. So that same, just like a knee, turn that foot, knee up and kick straight, okay? And then kick as high as you can. You don't want to sacrifice your what I call structural integrity, just like a building. You don't want to go here to kick high. If you have to kick low, then kick low. But if you can keep this posture, you can kick high, okay? Whether it's low or high. And make sure you do not kick beyond your range of motion. Just slowly increase it. You don't want to pull a hamstring. You don't want to kick so high that you fall back. So we're gonna do, I'll do a few, and then Gretzy's gonna do a few. All I want you to do is 1, then 2, and kick, just like the knee. So 1, kick. And you're far enough away. If you're not sure about your accuracy, then back up. Don't hit your partner. One more time. Okay, let's have Gretzky do a couple. He's gonna turn that foot. There you go. And he's just gonna kick accurate, just like there's a dot on the wall with the ball of his foot. Good, and he takes his time, turns his foot, boom. And let's kick even lower. So if he's kicking towards the hand, and it's not with the toe, it's with the ball of the foot. That's something to practice. And one more. Good, and relax. Okay, stay right there. So what we wanna do with the audience, if you're not sure if you're kicking with the toe, all you have to do is go to a wall, and when you throw your kick on the wall, just plant your ball of your foot on the wall and touch it. Don't kick it hard. If you've never done this before, just plant and make sure your toes are curled back and hit with the ball of the foot, not the heel, but the ball, okay? And just do that a few reps, like 10 on each side, then 10 on the other. And we're gonna actually do that in our training segment coming up. So I'll see you in the training. All right, let's continue on with our training. We're gonna do that front kick that I gave you the instruction on. Just wanna emphasize, this is the easiest kick to do. Do it low. There are other kicks, round kicks, side kicks, back kicks that we incorporate, and but this is very basic Krav Maga. And we want you to be very good with your stance. Take your time. If you feel unsure and unbalanced, don't overdo it. Don't fall. The goal is not to get injured in our classes. I've actually had no injuries in any of my classes so far. Praise God. And I don't want any of you viewers to get injured, okay? So what we're gonna do is face each other. And remember, okay, we're gonna get a little extra space compared to doing the other combatives. Okay, Patach and commits. Yeah. Back to Patach. Let's get in our fighting stance. Okay. To my right over here with Lawson and James. So the other people, the defenders or the people that are going to be the human shields are just going to have their hands up. What they're going to do is turn that foot and then kick. Good, and let's do that 10 times. They just stand here and you just focus on one point, whether it's their navel or the groin area, and continue. Go ahead and do 10 on your own and take your time. I want you to imagine you're kicking just like that stick through the door. Keep going. Turn that foot first. Go ahead and just nice and straight. Don't turn your hip over, just nice and straight. Knee first. A little lower, let's try a little lower. Keep going, let's go 4 more. Good. Last 3, turn that foot, kick. Last 2, kick, and 1. Good. Now you guys just stand there, get in your fighting stance. Always up, hands up, extra high, Krav Maga. This side, turn your foot first and go slow and kick. Go ahead, make sure that knee comes up. Turn your foot, knee. Imagine you're kicking over a little chair. Good, turn that foot first, turn it and kick. Good. Go ahead and make sure your hands are up when you're kicking. We don't want to pull them down. Always having your guard. Good, and 3 more guys. Go ahead, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. And you're going to get better as you do this. Now we're going to do give and take. This is one of my favorite trainings. One side does one kick, then the other side. Don't go too fast, just go very slow so you can emphasize your technique. Remember, if you train sloppy at the beginning, when you get better conditioned, it's still gonna be sloppy. We wanna train with excellence. Okay, fighting guard. Okay, let's do a couple practice runs here. All we're gonna do is this side, James and Lawson will throw a kick. Make sure that foot turns. Then we got Gretzky and John, and you throw the kick. Good, and then this side, go. Nice and easy, go ahead. Good, and go ahead. Good, nice. Okay, now we're gonna do 1 minute drill on that. Okay, hands up. This side first, okay? Mukhanim, and go. Good, keep going. Make sure that knee comes up, kick over that little chair. What you want to do is focus right on the same spot wherever you're kicking, whether it's low, at the groin, or the navel. And if you're higher, you can kick to the head, but don't sacrifice your spine when you're kicking. It should not look like this. You should have an erect, a straight back when you're kicking. Keep going. Good, and you can see this gives you distance and your hands should be up. And then these last 20 seconds, right when they're done kicking, you come back. Give, take, there you go. Quick, quick. Make sure you're, boom, boom. Last 10 seconds, good. Make sure you're far enough away, but make it quick. Go, give, let's do 4 more, come on. Boom, hands up. Don't bring those hands down. And 1. Good. Now what we're gonna do is work on the other side. So we're gonna stay right here, and we just, instead of our right leg back, we're gonna put our left leg back and use our Krav Maga stance. So this is a first for the class. Keep that front foot flat. Okay, just mirror it in your head. Now this is gonna be awkward because this is the first time they've done this, but it's very important to be ambidextrous. The tribe of Benjamin was sent to King David and his mighty men, and they taught David and his mighty men how to fight. And they were ambidextrous in sling and arrows. And it's very important to be ambidextrous in your fighting. You do not have a choice on which side you'll be on if you're attacked. You have to be ready at all times. So now we're gonna do our opposite leg is our left leg back, fighting stance. Hands up, same way. And make sure when you start out, everything is just like Krav Maga here. That rear leg, you're on the ball of the foot, and just remember what you did on the other side. Just do it, flip it in your mind, okay? So let's do it very slow. This side's gonna kick, and like the beginning, let's turn our foot and kick. Just this side, keep going, and just do like 10, just this side. Go ahead and practice, and just do 8 more. Turn your foot first, elbows in. And it's great. They're learning just like you. Most of you watching have never done any kind of fighting, and especially Krav Maga, so this is a great way to start learning. And go slower. 3, turn that foot first, open your hip up, and 2 more. And 1 more. Good. And you stand there for them. Be an accurate target. And this side, turn your foot first and kick. Good. Ball of the foot, remember, you don't want to hit with the side of it or even the flat. The only time you want to hit with the flat is when you want to, and it's for that situation. Turn that foot first, there you go. And you want to cause muscle memory. So they're just learning, just like you out there, and it's good. And you want to make sure your hands are up, you're balanced, and 3 more. 2, and 1. Good. Now, all we're gonna do, go ahead, stay in those fighting stances. Remember, we gotta do the give and take for 1 minute. Okay, let's do a practice run. Make sure you're in your fighting stance. Be strong, bend those knees, and be straight. Okay, so you can be aggressive when you come in. Okay, this side, throw 1, go slow, and then this side. Make sure you turn that foot. Turn that foot. Go ahead and turn that foot, John and Lawson. There you go. All right, keep going for 1 minute. Good, and try to get back into that Krav Maga stance. You have to have that firm foundation. Otherwise, your other techniques will be off and they will not be as accurate. So keep your same stance. Good, breathe out, exhale. Don't forget to breathe. Hands up. Remember, it's not sports fighting. You want your hands up. Protect those eyes, protect the temple of your head. Good. And let's faster, these last 20 seconds. Explode, there you go. And challenge yourself. If you've been kicking towards the groin, kick a little higher, but not too high. If you fall back, then that is not the goal. You want to be accurate without being sloppy. Hands up, and 10 more seconds, good. Getting a workout, good. And 3, 2, 1, very good. Okay, let's do some fitness with Krav Maga techniques and prepare your body for more combatives and training, but you need to do these strength training and flexibility. We slowly incorporate endurance, but don't overdo anything. Don't try to make up for a year and a day, okay? When I say mukhanim, you say ken, mukhanim? And let's start doing our plyo jumps, our hinds feet training. Let's go just side to side. And you can keep your hands at your sides. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back and forth, and go ahead. Breathe, nice and easy. If this is hard for you, you can just do steps back and forth. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get that Krav Maga stance here, and we're gonna do switches here, alternating. Mukhanim. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Let's just do straight up jumps. Jump as high as you can, but land softly, really softly on those feet. Mukhanim. And 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extra 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Excellent job. Let's do that upper body plank position. Coming down, left leg straight. And mukhanim. All right. All right, guys, how do you say strength in Hebrew? Okay, so say that word when you get tired. Tighten your core. Okay, let's come down for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and up for 3, 2, 1. Remember, you can do this off the wall. Do some push-ups if this is too hard, or off your knees. Come down for 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, the next two we're gonna say chazak on the way down. And coming down, chazak, 2, 1, and up for 3, 1. Very good. Okay, 10 more seconds. Good. These guys are training wisely. They're taking a knee if they need to take 5 seconds. And down for 3, 2, 1, and let's say chazak, chazak. Tighten your core and take a knee. Very good. Let's transition. We're gonna do half splits right now. Double wide your feet. We're gonna get a workout while we're doing this, but you have to go slow. Coming down to the right. You can put your hands on your hips and come up. Back is straight. 2, 3. Challenge yourself. You should feel a stretch. 4. Breathe. 5. Last 5. Try to go a little lower if you can. Go as low as you can without falling. Last 3. 2. 1. Good. Let's go to the other side. And coming down. 1. Just start out light. 2, if you have to. 3. 4. 5. Challenge yourself on these last 5. It's basically a one-legged side squat. Last 3. Back is straight, coming down like this and up. Last 2. And 1. Very good. Let's end with stretching and hands up, stretch up. Nice and easy. Breathe in. Interlace those fingers behind the back. This feels really good right after that plank hold. Knees are slightly bent. Breathe in deep. Good. Two more. Squeeze the back. And one. Good. Right arm across. Remember, you don't want to pull too hard. You want to feel the stretch. It's all about the discernment of the feeling in your body. Opposite. God made your body to communicate with you. Pain, obviously. Taste, smell, these kind of things. You need to use that information for His glory. Okay, let's just do a quick stretch down the middle. And just hold. Oh, even putting your hands on your shins. Breathe in deep. Two more. Last one, deep inhale. Good. Deep inhale, bend those knees, tuck that chin. Okay, that was very simple exercise. Do what you can. If someone's doing plyo jumps and you can't do that, then don't do it. Just do steps like that. And if they're jumping up high, just raise your calves like that. Just make adjustments for your workout and have fun. Enjoy. Shalom.
Order your copy today from the GLC bookstore by calling the number on your screen. Please include the program number when ordering.